Mother foopers.
My potted plant on the porch just died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid.
I only know two things about Shiro. What?
I still can't get over Aoife's voice actor in his line delivery. Like, he says things that are so fucking ridiculous in such a serious tone.
Well, that's another reason I want to pull, because I definitely want Aoife, and I'm not missing out on Aoife
Like,
just because I'm trying to save for Skirk.
yeah, ridiculous in such a serious. So, there's a new event, right? And I'm doing it, and he's just like cuckoos in big doo doo. Like, what?
What?
Why?
I'm
So
not
flat. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, we got to do that event anyways.
Why?
Because it's an event. I have to do the events.
You're not gonna meet Skirk
Boo-hoo!
unless you go for longer.
I mean, I might.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
first
just don't
off,
remember what happens.
we'll get the. Ooh, I have enough for 20 even. So, 2 10 pulls. I got excited for 10 seconds.
Only 10 seconds. No less, no more. No more, no less. Oh, you're live now. I didn't know.
Yeah.
You didn't say anything. You were just like silent over there. What happened? What happened to your introduction?
I'm in pain.
Oh, right.
And the first 10 pulls was no characters whatsoever.
Ah, rip. Aoife said get cucked.
Aoife, you bitch. Ah, I fucked up.
What did you do?
I hit X instead of triangle. We gotta do this a
Oh.
long way now. No,
Oh
I'm button
no!
mashing.
You could have bought one.
No, I already had one.
Oh, because I'm sure you just got star glitter, no? Or stardust.
No, I didn't have enough. I only have 2. I need 5 for each one.
No, I mean stardust. The not glitter.
No, because I've already bought those. Yeah, see, I gotta wait 22 more days.
Oh, I'm... Bro, you too? I simultaneously hate this man and love this man.
I pulled Layla.
Hi, I'm Layla, a Ratawa student.
Didn't you say she was the better cryo shield?
Last night, so
She is the
I'm a
second
bit
best
out of
shielder
it
in the game
today.
currently.
I just built Diona up, though.
Eh.
My suffering will be immense. My suffering is immense.
Jade says the stream has no audio, but I can hear it.
Yeah. Hang on, I can test on my end too. Jade, check to see if you're muted.
Yeah.
I know people mute my streams, so that might be what happened.
Yeah.
Jester coughs as if she's not the one doing it.
I do it to everybody. It's not just you.
Oh, this is in Fontaine anyways.
I can't stand noise.
Then why do you hang out with me?
That's a great question. Bye.
Why do you hang out with me? I am nothing but noise.
No, it's because I often have the streams playing while I'm talking to somebody and I just can't.
Binks is playing Repo.
Yeah. Cuckoo. No, Aoife. You're an Aoife-less hoe. How do you feel about it?
Sad.
No.
Sad, very sad.
Also,
Also,
as I said to somebody else, chances are the next big event will have a free 4-star character, and it will likely be Eva.
Also, a reminder for everybody that my stream has drops enabled.
We know our Fontanian friends love a little drama. There's no way they let their readers down.
I don't think they work unless you're
Isn't
affiliate.
that Charlotte? And standing next to her.
No, I've gotten Twitch drops from my own streams before.
Oh, then put it in your title.
How about lost treasure?
Put
resurfaces at
bracket
last.
drops
Behold
bracket
the
and then your
beauty of the
title,
Remurian teacup.
so people will hang out.
I suppose I should do drops enabled. Oh no, I don't like it. There's no voice acting.
No, don't. Just for
Pretty
Charlotte so far.
shocking. But it still
do I need to
feels
put
like
it in my
it's
tags too?
missing something.
Yeah. Yeah, put
got it.
bracket drops bracket
Units
in
gravely
your
wounded
title,
in shocking stat.
and then
Set to miss
and
cross-border smuggling
then
trial.
do drops enabled in the tag.
Okay, done.
Huh? What? Did Paimon hear that right? Nevelet was stabbed and gravely wounded?
Good.
No, surely that can't be right.
Oh, I guess you might as well take a look at your audio settings as well, because she's still saying that there's no sound.
Like, I can hear it on both Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah.
Nevelet was stabbed and
Let me refresh the page. On both.
that can't be right.
Oh, I
No.
guess you might as well take a look
No,
at
you
your
gotta
audio
put
settings. Drops at the beginning of the title, because when people are scrolling through, the whole title
drops
isn't
at the
shown.
beginning
It's
of
just
the-
the first bit.
Let me pester her. I'm in the wrong window.
Dare you?
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
I think it's fine. Don't worry about the audio.
I'm worrying about the audio.
Don't worry about the audio.
Jade needs
It
to listen.
honestly.
A less than pleasant shock.
No.
Jade needs to hear all the suffering.
All that about a story of
No.
meat restaurant
I mean, she just said she's going to bed anyway.
and
So.
trading.
Oh.
Yeah. Charlotte and I
It
were having a
doesn't
little
matter.
contest to see who could find the most ridiculous
We can hear
fake
it, and
news
that's all that
stories.
matters.
Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material.
I'm half tempted to just spam through the dialogue until we get to Aoife.
It's not too long.
Spamming
If
through the
I had
dialogue
to
then.
quantify it, I'd say a
Huh? Him? Lenient? Oh, you gotta be kidding! Ah!
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth. All I'm saying is, even the wildest
My
leaps
question
of the
is,
human
why did they
imagination
make
are
female
always
versions
rooted in
of the
reality.
robots? And why'd they give them Pixar
All
mom
those fake
hips?
headlines you mentioned actually do
'Cause why
have
not?
some basis in fact.
Sure
You
they do.
noticed it.
For
The
instance, there
the,
was, in fact, a
um,
smuggling trial
the
recently.
warning sign of don't put your
Considering the
fingers in
amount of
industrial
speculation
machinery pops
surrounding
into
the
my
smuggled
mind.
goods, it's no wonder there are rumors
Especially
about
with those
restaurants
ones,
serving
actually.
saurian meat or teacups being unearthed from ancient ruins. But in reality,
It is so
the goods
funny
in question were simply a
Going
few
from seeing
ancient
Aurora
relics
on
dug up from
being
ruins in that
emo
land.
edgy boy
Rest
in
assured,
the story quest
no saurians
to
were harmed in the
dude
process.
bro light version. When Aoife's around, it's fucking funny.
See, whenever I deal with Aurora, he's always just like goofy. He's a goofy idiot.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
the one voice line he has when he
They're
idles
such
is...
dude bros. Holy shit! I need an event where these two and Ito and Ayato are in the same fucking room. I need it.
Oh,
It
with
was a
voice
pretty
acting.
open and shut case.
I
In my
need
testimony,
it.
but I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less
Because
interested
from
in
on
the
on
case
the
than you
scale
are in
of
uncovering some-
normie to dude bros, you've got Ayato, Auroron,
appreciate your kind
Aoife, and then
invitation.
Ito.
But like I said,
So to have them all in the same room?
Kaniche the
Fog.
speechless! Kaniche the tongue-tied! Huh?
if you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the Traveler instead?
This is way too much build-up for a fucking event.
Charlotte never stops, does she?
Am I gonna face the same amount of disappointment as last week?
That owl thing that popped out before. Or was it a howl? It kind of looked like a howl, but at the same time...
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was a howl.
What's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but
Oh,
he's
to answer your
way
question from
quieter
before
than
as
before.
well,
It's like he's trying
Diana
to
is
hide
still
everything.
useful to you because she heals.
Could be.
Not acclimatizing?
Minimally, but she heals.
Aw, poor almighty dragon lord.
Too bad he can't come out to argue back.
What do you mean?
There's nothing physically wrong with him. It actually has to do with a strange law we learned about after arriving in Fontaine. Apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
I hate that law.
Paimon sure does. Paimon's been down this road before. There's an easy solution. As long as Kaniche holds onto a house tail, he'll be considered an almighty dragon lord balloon, not a flying almighty dragon lord.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But Ahau wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away in the form of a mini helium balloon.
He already does that naturally.
said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside the Palais Mermonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon. I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for
Yeah,
it'll be
yeah,
a good chance.
blah,
If
blah,
you're
blah,
free,
blah, blah, shut
why
up.
don't you come along? I know where it is.
This is an event, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the fancy per patch event. You get a weapon from it.
Yeah, I saw the bow.
Looks like I remembered correctly.
Wow, this is awesome!
Yeah. It was still completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House. There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da!
Okay, this woman scares me.
But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no, no, no.
Right,
My
you
past
joined
experience, I
after
can't
her
let
last
myself get
event.
carried away. Well, I can't believe you actually remember me. It's
Her last event, she
That's
invented
right,
a
the
special
unlucky one.
lens to be used in battle, so you could take photos with Charlotte.
of
And she was
course. How else would
panicking
we have
over
managed
being sent to
build
jail
Fantasyland in a single night?
the entire time.
Fantasy?
I
And then she
missed
just ran
it.
away.
I
least
missed
that's
it.
how
I missed the unnecessary
A
panic. I'm
mess.
sad.
I know it sounds
It was
like I'm
wild
laying
as
it on
fuck.
thick, but that, as you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontanian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers.
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Sounds...
Nope. I might be inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all my life savings into it too.
That's a very poor decision.
Ha! Look at you, puny little humans. If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on. Mockery is all you shall get, straight from the heart.
I'm sorry, she has the meme of Saitama in that one scene where he's like, who is this sassy tiny child?
Yeah.
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
Punch him.
Gizmoid? Who you calling Gizmoid? You're the
Wow, that's quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there. Is it some sort of smart personal assistant?
It's
You
not
wanna let Miss
smart, and
Charlotte
it's
see your
definitely not an
cool gadget?
assistant.
Who knows? Maybe you could even look into mass production.
Mass production? Ugh, insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, and one of a kind! There has never been another like me, nor will there ever be! And another thing, smart is the understatement of the century! I shall have you know that I am Kahulahau, forebear of ancient wisdom! I lived for eons long before any of you were born!
I want him to shut up,
Heavens above!
but I
I beg
can't
your pardon,
mash
forebear
through
of
his
ancient
text for
wisdom.
some reason.
Please, I meant no offense.
Idiot meets
They do that on purpose at that point.
What's all the fuss? Making some new friends, are we?
Navia! The fantastic bitch is here.
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss
Okay, this time I actually am
President
I'm
of
actually
Fontaine,
mashing and it will not
Spina
let
di
me.
Rosula.
Hello, everyone.
I mean, often it won't let
How have you
you
been lately?
skip through it if there's an animation that needs to play.
Hello there. I'm Kanich.
And how is all about the animations.
You'd think someone yelling their name.
He's not wrong. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau.
Oh, I see that. Well, it's not every day you meet a
It's no
Oh,
big
and
deal.
tomorrow remind me,
It's all thanks to Miss
teapot.
Navia. Honestly,
Huh?
thank
Remind me
you
teapot
for
tomorrow.
this.
Right.
Couldn't wait. After all, who else but the Spina?
Sorry. I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail. In short.
Huh?
That's right. The one and only Sir Intendant Cheval Mirand.
What?
After much persistence and many solicitations, I finally obtained Lady Farina's permission to use the image of her close friend. Not only is our adorable mascot drawing in fans by the minute, but she's
Oh, it's
also
the thing she
using her
summons. Got it.
By the way,
thanks to this.
That's right. As for the Spina di Rosula,
When
we're
do we
mainly here
think,
to- anyone
Skirt's
feeling
coming?
inspired to set up a booth. By the way, traveler, are you at all interested in It would be a chance for you to earn some
I
extra income.
genuinely
I
don't
would
remember.
be even more tempted.
Well,
I mean, since it's a
as it
leak,
happens, that'll
I
be
wouldn't
a
imagine it being
kiss
more than a
Oh.
month away.
Oh,
So
you mean
thanks
like
to Miss
Skirt
Navia's help, we've
playable?
managed to
Yeah.
get none other
next
than
patch.
The celebrities. Look over there.
Is that a Shafir?
Oh.
You. Yes,
So the next phase
For
after
the last
Raiden.
time, the ingredients have to be in.
Oh, then yeah, I have plenty of time to gather up things to try and get,
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sold.
You little.
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue.
Apologies. Looks like it's back to
'Cause that's
anyway.
at
If
most,
you're
what,
interested in
2
taking
weeks?
part, come find me later.
Oh. I think it's 20 days per phase.
This started, what, Monday?
Yeah.
21 days. No, yes, 21 days.
21 days.
Yeah, so I got 2 weeks. I got time.
Greetings. Apologies if you overheard my harsh words just now, but I assure you it is entirely necessary. The sheer lack of standards here will be the death of me. Do you have any idea of the kind of customers I'm gonna get with how lax things are at the moment?
She does not sound like I thought she would. I thought her pitch might be a little bit deeper, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
The ones that leave their guns behind by
She's a bit
accident
Scottish.
and then come back to collect them later, bringing ammunition with them.
Oh
I
my
wish they
fucking
really
god,
leaned
you're
into
right.
it.
Oh my fucking god. I heard the accent and I couldn't pick it up right away.
I really wish they leaned in on the
That's
Scottish
the kind of
accent.
customer you wouldn't forget in a
But-
hurry.
Well, okay, you can only lean so far into a Scottish or Irish accent before it becomes unintelligible to anybody who isn't Scottish or Irish.
I know, but
Oh.
somebody
Wait,
made
has
comment
that
on it, and
happened
like they have a point with it. Like,
No,
uh,
no.
Huh?
Just before we
Video
started
game
setting
companies,
up,
when
as
they
we
get
were cleaning up
voiceovers
the
from
site,
people who aren't
someone
American,
stumbled
tend
upon
to
a
want them
mysterious
to
locked box.
voice over with
It didn't look like
accents, and
something
it's
from
like just
Fontaine, though.
use
It had
your
more of a
actual accent. Like it adds so much
Netlanese vibe.
character to the
Oh?
character. So rather than
Do you
with
think a
Escoffier,
foreign
rather than
tourist
have a
might have left it
character
behind?
where it sounds like the
That's what I
VA is
assumed
struggling
at
to hide their
first, but the
accent,
box
it's just
was buried
slipping out.
beneath a
Just
pile
have
of
her be
wooden
Scottish.
planks, rocks, and whatnot,
True.
so it
I
seems
know
like someone
Benedict
deliberately hid it
Cumberbatch
there.
is like highly
But I
British,
didn't see much point
but
in
like a
speculating,
lot of his
so the
voice
best thing
acting
I
is
could think of
American,
was
or a
to
lot of
hand
like
it over
his
to
use
the
of voice is
authorities.
American.
Yeah.
I
Like some
hiked
actors
all
can
the
be
way over to
very
the
good
Palace
at
of
it,
Harmonia just to hand it in.
and some just aren't. And there's no bad thing about that. It's just
You ever
What did
hear
the
Hugh
authorities
Jackman's
make of it?
actual voice?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
they
Australian.
made a mountain
Yeah,
out
it
of a
always throws me
molehill,
off because I'm
as
so used to
usual.
Wolverine.
Before
Yep.
even addressing the question of what was actually
But that's, I feel
inside
like, a
the
lot of,
box,
like,
we
dialect
had several
training and
heated
stuff like
discussions
that.
about whose responsibility it was to write the lost and found
A lot of
notes.
voice actors just don't have
Thankfully,
that, and that's
the
fine.
ever-reliable
Just give us
Officer
like an
Sabine
actual
stepped
Scottish
up and
Escoffier.
immediately called in the Marechaussee Phantom to crack the lock
I
and
think a
check if
bit.
there
I think
were
a big
any
issue
dangerous
is
items
for
inside.
some, not
And,
all, but
as it turned
some
out,
studios,
there
they're
was
worried of
gun.
being called like
Wow, that's
insulting or
dangerous item,
insensitive to
alright.
a culture because people are stupid and
Mind
they
if
don't
I ask
realize
what kind
this
of-
person that's
Hey.
using an accent is actually of that nationality.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, Mr.
so
Pete,
fun
you're from
fact,
Natlan, aren't you?
Hoyo doesn't
Do you
care
know a lot about guns?
that.
You
I'm
could
talking.
Every
I'm talking like
single-
Hollywood.
I have an interest
I
in
know,
weaponry
but
and the
like
like.
Genshin's or Hoyo specifically,
Such a
they
spoiled
do
brat.
not care,
What, are the
considering
toys that
every
gave you
single
not good enough for
character,
you
every
anymore?
single quest, every single patch.
Got sick
People
of
will
those
bitch
long
and
ago.
whine about the cultural
You little-
representation.
How dare you turn your nose up at my...
Time for a timeout, old timer.
I'm not that
Sorry.
old. I'm only
But where were
ancient.
we? Oh yeah. Do you recall?
It's a bit hard to describe. If you ask me, it didn't even really look like a gun. Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch.
I've been half paying attention to the event. Okay, this event story is a little bit going long.
I mean, there's not much
Something like-
to pay attention to quite yet.
Whoa, it's so neat and precise.
Sorry. I know it doesn't really look like a gun, and it certainly could.
No. Quite the opposite. The features are very accurate. And it... Please, don't mind me. I'm just...
I should be the one.
Don't mention it.
Not. Oh dear. I'm starting. But just before
See,
I
I
go,
love
one
love
last
that
thing.
Genshin puts so much effort
Traveler,
into their
It's wonderful to
event
see you.
quest stories.
Here's to a successful
Yeah,
collaboration.
But holy shit, they put too much effort into their freaking event quest stories.
A little bit. They put too much work into it, only to never bring them back.
I'm sure you noticed
That's
that there was
the-
something unusual about that gun.
Okay, so
Correct.
something I
It's
think
most likely
they
an
should
old
be
weapon
doing.
dug up from some ancient dragon ruins.
How do I want to say this?
Based on my experience, it might be
I
more
think
accurate to refer to it
that
as
they
a
should
hand cannon.
rerun
But in
event
Fontaine
quests
terms,
for those
it's
who
not
haven't
given
done
why
them
time is of
before
the essence.
in the
So
second
I'd like to
phase
head
of
over to
each
the Palais
patch.
Marmonia to verify
Because you
what's
have
perfect.
like empty space where there's
Or,
not
if you
a
wanna catch up
big
with your-
event that takes place, so might as well just rerun old ones.
Well, so something.
Oh, hi Finn.
Hi, Finn. Hello, Finn. So something that bothers me about so like as much as I hate Bungie and how they kind of do things for the most part,
I hate
I don't
Bungie.
I don't hate Bungie. I don't like Bungie.
I
Like,
hate them.
there's
Well, I hate
there's
them for the choice that they made, but
Oh man.
I do not like Time's Quest
Bro!
story.
Are you mimicking me? Now's not the time. Come on.
No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
So as much as I don't like Bungie, they did kind of have it right for the most part with how their events work because like obviously I'm not talking about the wishes and stuff like that. Or not the wishes, the what are they called? The events where it's like season. It's like I guess it's the season. Like the season where they have quests and stuff like that that has its own like month-long story quest going on, and once it's gone, you have no access to it whatsoever. But it's basically how they do their
story quests.
no, it's how they do their battle pass.
Yeah, I don't like it.
They do that, but they also have like main story stuff, and they have some event quests that they then have be a part of like strikes and stuff like that.
Huh?
Where you
How come
team up
you're-
with other players and you like replay that story mission over again.
Ah.
When they
And I feel like-
they killed off that one guy.
Cade?
That's
I've
where I
heard
was
quite a bit
like,
about that.
yeah.
Cade 6.
I was like, because I played on release, right?
sure
And I
it
was
gets
like, oh
around
my god,
quickly,
I
huh?
fucking love this dude. And then I stopped playing because I
Ow.
died. I know.
First time abroad and you're already making
My
headlines.
fucking headset.
It's okay.
Really crunchy today.
But supposedly they brought him back.
I know, but I was still angry about it because I stopped playing because I died.
Stop it.
And then
It's not like I was the center of
kept
attention.
seeing content about it
Wasn't
on
expecting to see
TikTok,
the
and I was like,
Traveler
oh
on
yeah,
time on
I
here
really
too,
miss
though.
Cade. I want to play through the story and like
Eva.
play more about his character because I
A
fucking love
traveler,
his
by
personality,
definition,
and it's
is
fun.
someone who
Only to
travels
play
around.
and find out, oh wait, he
Fair
died,
point.
Yeah.
and there's no replaying the old
Anyway, back
quests
on topic.
because fuck
Wait a
you.
second, I lost my train of thought. What were we talking
So
about again?
I put it down and I have not touched it again, and I don't care to touch it. Even if he's back, I don't care. I do not
I'll go
like
first.
those timed
It's for the
stories.
Chevrolamine film Fantasyland. Wait,
But
is that right?
I haven't played since before the Season of Wishes, so it's been a very long time.
Right. I keep stumbling over that one.
Yeah.
Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology. Even
Like
if she's
the,
not here. Anyway,
the,
long story short, the festival restaurant urgently
gameplay
needed
loop
fresh
just got too
vegetables for
boring.
Natlan, which is why Aoife and I are here.
And I ended up, because of how the game is played, I ended up getting locked behind
He is. I'm just here as a
stuff
responsible
like
adult. It's his first time traveling so far away from
not
home, and all
particularly
the elders in
raids,
his
but like
tribe were worried.
dungeons and stuff like
So they
that.
had
I
me come
couldn't
along.
do them because
Even
I
though
couldn't
it's your
solo
first
the
time,
stuff because I
too.
didn't have all the stuff I needed for
Right.
it.
But they still picked
Yeah.
me to accompany you. You gotta
Yeah.
wonder why that might be.
And that's kind of
Don't you get
Like,
it?
I don't mind
They all
playing
just saw
a
how
game like that
overworked
with
you
other
were,
people.
So they used it as an excuse to send you off on a vacation.
But if they don't give me a way to
Wait,
make
what?
teammates and
So I'm
friends
getting
that
the
isn't
grandson
in the
treatment now,
game,
too?
I'm obviously not going to make friends
See,
in the
doesn't
game.
matter how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find
Yeah?
yourself being treated like a
I don't
kid.
know.
Meaning everyone
So,
looks
like, there
after you.
was no chat
What's
feature.
so bad about that?
There was no
In theory,
way to,
nothing
like,
at all.
properly talk to
In
individuals.
that case, guess
Which
I
is
better
great
start
for
over.
avoiding toxicity,
Hi,
but it's
guys.
also really
My
shit
name's
for trying to
Eva,
meet people.
And I just turned 5.
Paimon's not sure who the responsible adult
Oh,
is
this is a really cool
anymore.
event.
So, what about Cuckoo?
Have you finally gotten to the event
If he
itself?
was here, we'd
Yeah.
be making more of a ruckus than we
I haven't.
Because I didn't realize
exactly what's got
there
me
are two
worried.
quests that you can do once you
Aoife,
get
there's
the
nothing. You're a
yeah, the
big
thing.
boy.
Um,
can
you just
handle yourself
immediately
now,
went
even
to
without.
You
one with
think
Aoife.
That's what I'm.
but you could have stayed at the
priority
event
right
space and
now
talked
is
to Navia.
Kakuku.
Oh.
Suffice it to say,
I just finished the one with
Kakuku's
Aoife and
in
I'm
big
now
doo-doo.
talking to Navia.
How so? He's so small, and all he knows
But
are a few harmless
I
phrases.
am curious,
What kind of
Finn,
trouble did he
if
get himself into?
you're still on.
Let me guess.
Where
Did he
where
get caught
you
out
at?
by the law on
'Cause
flying objects?
if they're so excited to play Natlin,
You too?
where are they now?
Not me.
How long?
How?
Because Natlin is really
Oh,
fucking
that
cool.
pesky little chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time. Guess he's too scared to show his face.
That plus he's already spouted enough
Oh, did you
nonsense for one day.
did you get the
So
voice
I
line
put
where
him
he's
on
like,
mute until tomorrow.
Kakuku is in big
Nice one.
doo-doo?
I might have
If I was
passed it
even
already.
half as decisive as you are,
Ah!
I would have kept a closer hold on
The delivery
Kakuku
was so
he didn't get a chance to
flat.
go flying off.
Oh no, bro.
I loved it.
Or rather, did Kakuku get caught by the guards for flying around?
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that building next door.
This event
I
is
wouldn't be
making me want to
surprised
play
if
Zoo
there was a
Tycoon.
high-stakes pursuit going down in there as we speak. Just like one of those cool crime movies.
They have movies in this world?
Which building?
Yeah.
That one?
Also,
Yep,
what game
that's
does this
the
make you want to
one.
play?
Kukuku sure
Zoo
has a good eye
Tycoon
for a gal.
or Zoo
It's
Planet.
the tallest building around. I may
might
be
actually
able to fly
re-download
up
it.
pretty
I can have
high, but
gators.
checking every last window would
I want
still
gator.
take quite a
I'm
while.
gonna make the coolest
As for
gator.
Aoife,
zoo
well, let's just
in the
say he's
world.
not flying
Just
anywhere
gonna be
without a
gators.
Saurian. Sorry about
And
that.
peacocks.
Oh wait, I can check to see if I've already passed it.
That's what. Oh yeah. It'll be near the front to near the top. Don't worry about it.
There it is.
Suffice it to say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
Cuckoos and doo-doo. Wait, can you play the voice line? Or
Yes,
is
you can play the voice line.
There you go. yeah, that's it. That's the stuff.
I love it. I'm gonna play it again.
Suffice it to say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
He says it. It feels like he says it with such a straight face.
He does.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with
I
how
love.
you fly?
It's a love-hate relationship. Like I said, I love
Kakuku's got himself
how
into a real mess here. Like a
the lines are very
panic battle
obviously
running
written
straight
for
into
somebody
its
who's
trap.
like a lot more dude bro, like Ito. But then he says it so flat, like a middle-aged dad
Because he is.
who tried to mimic his kids and then now does it unironically.
We've had this discussion. He is.
I know.
That's why I want him. I love him.
No,
yeah.
he's not a
anyone can pull
middle-aged
it
dad.
off,
He's
it's
supposed to
Kakuku.
be like
He's always been such an
23.
awesome Saurus. I believe in him.
I felt like him when I was 23. I still don't feel like him.
You're not like other boys.
Now, do you even
You're
hear
right, I'm
yourself,
ancient.
bro?
Yeah.
Of course I'm for real. I'd never make light of something like that.
All right. Everyone's an awesome Saurus. Well,
Oh, what
the
the?
human version.
Okay, my-
But our priority right now should be to go in there and check up on Kakuku.
Leave it to us.
You sure? Wow, awesome. That'll be a huge help.
You know what? I'm willing to bet that's the direction they gave him. Because this feels like early RPG voice acting. For
I
Aoife.
really want it to be that they didn't
And
give
if
him
Kakuku
any
doesn't listen
direction
to
and they
you,
just
I give you
didn't tell him
permission to
off.
pull out a couple of his feathers.
Wait, since when was that up to you?
Because it feels like in the
Ooh.
beginning there's emotion, and then at the end there's
Oh.
none.
No, you know what it is?
What?
They don't have a voice acting director.
Oh.
They're no longer part of Formosa.
Oh.
They're all indie or in a new company now.
Well, then it's your call, bro.
And with the
Okay,
it's
Aurora on
Kendall's
delivering that line.
SAG-AFTRA, they're not gonna.
Aurora on delivering that line is so flat.
Yep. I don't know whether or not
If
he's
Kakuku
being a
doesn't
little
listen to
or if he's
I
he's
also
mocking him,
give you
and I love
permission to
it.
pull
No,
out
he's being a
his
bro.
feathers.
Okay, so I 100% am certain that Auroron is awkward teenager level. Like, he doesn't understand social cues. Period.
Yeah, it's autistic. We love our autistic boys.
So I'm 100% certain, while he is mimicking Aoife, he's not doing it in a insulting way.
It's the echolalia. It goes hard.
There you go. If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
He won't. Trust me.
Can confirm the echolalia is horrifying.
Okay, so where's the actual event?
Go talk to Navia.
There it is.
No, at the event space. There you go.
I button mashed too quickly.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I'm willing to bet that because he didn't have any art direction or like voice acting direction, he literally just adopted the early like Oblivion, early Morrowind voice acting levels for NPCs, where it's just like, what was that? Just the wind. What was that? Just the wind.
Ready to join the Cheval Moran film?
That's what I feel like Aoife's voice acting is. And I kind of love it.
It's time, dear park. As I mentioned, the park was started up by Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically we for our
long-term
Blah, 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 blah.
time adventuring, and we.
That's more like it. You've seen it all before. Anyway,
I learned by doing. Why is it holding a toilet paper roll?
as you can see, our fantasy land's a bit like
I see now why you said zoo
right
planet.
Several areas are still the Spin has only been able to hire a limited number of crafts. That's why I chose to adopt a time slot, upgrading facilities, expanding the venue. So it's our job to allocate precious time as we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer times.
So we'll be limited in the.
You know what? This is still more creative than the freaking music choice they had for the last event.
Each time period.
I will be bitter about that till the day I die.
Which means we have to use our limited actions and Mora to earn, kinda like playing chess or card.
Paimon, what games are you playing?
Paimon thinks she just about gets it. Yep.
Why is Paimon gambling with our funds?
When is she not?
You mentioned standardized strat.
Of course.
Oh my goodness,
And
shut
as
up.
if you wouldn't be gambling with your funds.
To avoid
I actually avoid
we
gambling.
need to create.
Wow. But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our.
Hey,
My
what-
trick is,
Goes without saying
simply don't
that
have money to
I
gamble.
put You in danger. I also wanted.
Oh, that's
Great.
Interesting
Well,
you should say
can't
that.
Wait to hear what you think. All right then.
Stop talking.
Let's start with.
It's
Stop
really
talking.
easy when you don't have the money.
Stop talking. Give me freedom. So interesting you should say that. Oh no, wait, I have more now. I had like 200 more earlier in the day.
I constantly. You. This is wild. Shit.
What, this event?
Yep.
I'm tempted to just skip filming this event because of how long it's been.
You're not gonna want to skip this event.
No, I meant like filming it, not skipping it entirely.
Oh. I mean, that's what I'm telling you, dude. Like you need to get through Fontaine, I'm telling you.
Why am I... Oh, inverted controls. I hate it. No, they're not. I'm just dumb. They need to make that a different color. I get the basics of it, so I will... Okay, I'm good. I will finish this. I do like the... You know what this... You know what this feels like to me? Some Kingdom Hearts ass shit. Am I insane for thinking that?
I don't know.
It makes me feel like the It makes it feel like the Little Mermaid or the gummy ship battles in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Both of you seem even more.
I'd never played it.
Great job, Pipe. They'd be beyond. Some have even been
out of their own.
That's right. The cost of the boot. Take our official. Many people have
Blah,
expressed
blah, blah,
interest
blah, blah,
in
blah, blah.
designing cushions based on her. These
Blah, blah,
cushions
blah, blah,
will
blah, blah.
officially go on. Sounds.
I'm gonna
after
release my
all,
inner Randy
fans are
Marsh.
for more
Blah, 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 blah.
Still, the same logic. Once we finish,
My
there's
voice is too deep
plenty-
for that.
There's a recruitment. Once assigned,
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's just don't hold everyone up to your own standards, okay? Alright, time to
We're going back to the past, Samurai Jack. Oh no, I didn't unlock that. How much time did I waste on that? I wasted 43 minutes. I'm in the wrong window. Someone send help! I'm in the wrong window. You'll be happy to know I'm back in the jail. Oh, I also completed the Tatara Tales, by the way.
Nice.
I hate the Fatui lightning. The lightning, not the lightning summoner bitch, although I hate her too. The lightning mirror bitch.
It was so bad that I tried so much, couldn't do it, and then I had to get Jade's help.
Arle died.
To do it.
Arle got absolutely punished for being a pyro character.
I didn't have Arle at the time. I was just spraying and praying.
So my biggest issue is overload interrupts attacks very easily. And it sends your character flying, but it also allows you to be juggled, which I hate.
Yep.
And with Arle, who can't be healed normally, it's like a death sentence. If she gets juggled, you're fucked.
Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
Which is part of the reason I want to get more characters, because I want to have different teams, and if I'm struggling with something, I can switch them around.
Mm-hmm. For me, all I gotta do is swap out Arlie for Kaching.
No, for you, all you gotta do is call your wife.
No.
And then she summons the nuke.
No. I've got my own little mini nuke. Like if I'm fighting something with Cheska, and it's not going well, I'll just swap to Arlecchino. Because sometimes it's the fact that it's multiple types of damage. Then I'll just swap to Arlecchino and like will them down. I'll melt them.
Jade told me what she's doing next, and I'm terrified of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've completed the stage stuff. So now now I'll be moving on to the next part of it.
Two of the hidden rules. Paimon didn't think this prison would have so many weird things going on. We'd better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere.
I'm amazed we made it this far.
Yeah, let's skip work for...
I made a mistake. I made an error. Oh my goodness, I made such an error. Ow. So I had hot wings earlier today.
Nice.
And
Jealous.
I washed most of my hands. I just rubbed my eye.
I think that has earned you one dumbass motherfucker.
Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there?
That is all.
Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work. Seems you're getting into the swing of things around here. Impressive. Very impressive.
I don't like the way you said that.
Now can you tell us about the hidden rules
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
The third hidden rule is not to ask about the hidden rules.
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it. Just tell us already.
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
Something even more terrible? Like what?
A group of cannibals.
Cannibals? In the Fortress of Meripede?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here.
I have absolutely no doubt in my mind the child would have
What's
kicked all their
even
asses.
scarier is that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here.
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter. Learning the truth behind it. I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
And what do? We proceed to do exactly what he made a mention of.
Can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for... Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now.
See, that's what I love about our character for the most part. We aren't entirely stupid to be like, okay, they're cannibals. I fought a god. We are not the same. And that's kind of part of the reason why I have that. Whoa, I don't like when they do that.
But the guys who went to work in the morning are back. What?
Just stay away from me.
Oh. Do I smell?
What? What are you saying?
Yes.
You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
Oh, we're asking them about the cannibals.
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's business.
Is he a cannibal?
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in? Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon. So you mean we still need to investigate some more? Okay, if you say so.
Also, Paimon, you can fly. Away. I don't think a cannibal is going to be able to catch you.
Bring it.
Unless becoming a cannibal gives you wings. Is being a cannibal like Red Bull in this universe?
Yeah.
Human flesh, it gives you wings. I wish when I was in an area that didn't have Phlogiston, the skates would be like a second longer.
Yeah. So that's what the first constellation is for.
Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want
Oh no, he has a weapon. Whatever will I do?
discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
At least he's somewhat caring about our sleep.
Right. We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night.
Why is this guard so reasonable? What?
And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
So, what happens at night on pipe
I'm
cleaning
so
days?
confused now, and I don't know why this has sent me such a confusing, like, spiral. Why is this guard so nice to us?
And they just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month, and it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
If that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Okay. I guess.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences. Oh, he left.
Jester, is that purple or blue on the Traveler?
He mentioned.
The element?
It looks like Aqua, but I think the last time I used him, I had him on
Blue.
Electro.
Blue.
Right.
I know that sometimes because it'll change the
Color to the
yeah, just depending on what element is needed for that.
Sounds like we'll be up all night tonight then.
Like in Liyue, even if you were animal or whatever, it would still show as Geo. Inazuma would still show as.
I forget what my Traveler is at right now. Oh, he's Hydro. Oh, you know what might have happened? So I was doing the Imaginarium, and it forced him into Hydro.
I don't see what that would be.
Well, he was Electro, but it forced him into Hydro, so it might have kept him in Hydro. It might have treated it as if I went to a statue.
Maybe.
I'm so tired.
Because I don't remember switching him to Hydro.
They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate. Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone.
Meanwhile, I'm already falling asleep.
Traveler,
Me for real.
sleep already?
Oh, it's Child's vision. Wait, is that his vision?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought his vision was like an eyeball. I thought it was on its side, not standing straight up. But I guess I was wrong. Oh, hey, it's the 3 we were talking to. Something is calling him. He has to go. His people need him!
Traveler, come on, wake up!
I must go. My people need me.
Oh, it looked like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time? Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened. But what about the... Okay, well, it's about time...
Are you having fun with your Zoo Tycoon? Is it truly a fun time? Is it a fun time in Fontaine?
There's literally a Zoo Tycoon minigame.
Oh no.
This should be the place.
That's funny.
You have to arrange little little thing, to...
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
What'd you say?
You can rotate it!
Yeah.
Nice.
So what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors anyway? What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories, and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here.
What does that mean?
What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
That doesn't surprise me that Child became the boss of these guys almost immediately after he got locked up.
Hey, do you know our boss? Whoa. We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so you're Child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem
Yeah, I like
fitting
this
in.
minigame.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that, all right. I guess that's proof enough for me.
This guy looks like he doesn't get any
I
sleep.
believe you.
Wow.
Probably not.
Dreams of yours sure come in handy.
We gave him the business for a while, and would always give him a
I
hard
need to
time when he
hire
first came to the
somebody.
fortress of Maripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
The guy has a pet lizard. And now the lizard's trying to flee.
No!
Look at the lizard.
But one day, he suddenly told us
Lizard
that
is
he had to
stuck.
find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again. And as his crew, if the boss wants something, so we got to work and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. But hasn't Child already escaped? Why are you all still coming?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever, but Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was... So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was... and that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just...
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape.
Is it also possible that something unfortunate happened?
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. That's one thing we know for sure.
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
Interesting. So he heard a call, which I assuming is Skirk. Or at the very least the whale.
The way up from here has been sealed off. Boss left by going down from here. It's, later we came back hoping to have a look. That's when it's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Do you think Child got trapped?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible...
Really? Then have him come investigate, pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get...
It's getting late. We should leave before the...
Yeah.
We're about to get the diver boy!
Here. Let's get going.
Also, wait, can I...
We finally learned some... When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Fremine, right? If we ask... why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now, but now that we can finally relax...
To the stars shining in the depths. Quest complete. Yay.
It's morning already? Oh, needs more sleep. Huh? Wait, look over there. It's one of Linny's cards. Let Paimon see what's... Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect... It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress? Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the... From the sound of it, Linny's been making progress with his investigation.
That means there aren't more free days in this damn place. Place is pretty damn self-sufficient, if I'm going to be honest.
Hell yeah.
We still have some time before we meet up. Let's talk with the people here for a...
Cataclysm's Quickening. How many chapters are in Fontaine's story?
I genuinely do not remember.
Oh no, if only one of us could Google something.
No. Play it and find out.
But what
if by chapter do you mean like
act?
Then it's just this and one more.
But guess what? I got a free intertwine. Did I get any acquaintance? I don't have any acquaintance.
Yeah. Castrate that guy.
Ah, get banned. $22 pity is what I'm sitting at. Okay, they're all below me.
Look! There are some people talking over there!
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of...
Hey, speak for yourself, mate!
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better.
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that.
Are all the insults water-based? What the fuck?
Listen, things ain't
Yes.
so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you? It's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
This guy's gonna end up dead next, isn't he?
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy
Totally
about the
not.
overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
Well, what else would they call it? Above ground, below ground? Not in prison, in prison? What would you call it? Overworld is the best choice for it.
That's true.
It's the city of Fontaine. You're gonna have people like me that are just like, I mean, technically speaking, we are still in the city.
Bring it.
Love how today is just a day of eavesdropping.
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
Let's go listen in. Translation,
So I
eavesdrop.
said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Ah, somebody's actually paying attention.
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
Oh, he's an introvert looking for an extrovert friend. I love it.
You hear that, Quisto? What nice!
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Really? Are we that famous?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
Please tell me you guys didn't give yourselves that name, because number one, that's cringe, and number two, that's a very poor name choice.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Oh my Archon, I'd love to know. Please tell me. Give me the details. Give me the deets. Spill the tea.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of it.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But enough about that.
I like Quisto's voice actor. I really do.
Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell.
Oh my goodness.
What's really going on here in the fortress?
Have you ever seen old Looney Tunes? Mel Blanc. Blanc.
No.
You know the Big Chungus meme?
The power structure within the
that era of Looney Tunes.
The overworld couldn't care less about us down here.
You want to know what's terrifying about that era of Looney Tunes?
You've already met the one person here. You should
one person did the voice acting for so many characters on that entire series.
Something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
But
those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks, even better treatment in the infirmary.
That kind of stuff
I know who you mean.
Genuinely blows my mind.
Right? I don't think there's anything.
And I'm wondering how much of Hoyo is
practically every day.
one person doing a bunch of different voices.
Going in and out of there so often. If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
But did you know that Churia was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else. Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too. Huh.
Wait a second. You don't think?
Is she pregnant?
Could it be that
they're
meeting there to go on dates?
Pregante.
It's really hard to imagine.
Pregnant.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Juria to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
Pregnart? I'm just going through the meme in my head.
Yeah.
Give me my rollerblades. Is it faster to spam the dash or just go the speed?
Hey,
I don't know.
you over there? Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
I'm sorry, every time I see the words TCG in this game, it takes me out of the fact that I'm playing Genshin. Like, it feels like...
TCG!
It feels like they're advertising like an actual IRL TCG, and my brain automatically shuts off once I see an advertisement like that.
I like Genius Invocation TCG.
If I could actually get some fucking cards, I would like it too.
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway,
I think I need to
care
build
join me
up
for a
playing
game?
randos in the world above. Instead of going straight to the fucking cat shop and trying to play there.
All right.
Because everything's hard mode there.
Oh yeah, no, you're supposed to wander around Mondstadt and play against people.
Usually come here to fight.
Apparently they've reached
Whether
Inazuma.
you're throwing down cards or throwing punches,
They're everywhere.
it's all a competition, isn't it? There are lots of card players here in the
They're in
fortress.
Sumeru,
When
they're
I
in
saw you,
Fontaine.
I immediately
I haven't
thought,
seen any in
hey,
that
even
one.
outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi. Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. Did you have anything specific?
Why don't you pick?
This is like the most friendly prison I have ever seen.
All right. Have you heard any Ben, did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner? Yeah, so you've already met those two. They're quite a
Although
pair.
actually, interesting tidbit about me,
Always keep
I
an eye
actually
out
have
for
worked
what's
with
happening
convicts
and gossip
before.
about everything. I've never seen anyone with more time on their hands.
They were some of the nicest
I heard
dudes you could
there used
ever
to be a
deal with.
chef and a bartender before
Granted,
they
I know
settled
not
down
all
here.
convicts are like that.
Now bartenders are always chatting with customers.
Well, when I worked at the animal
Chefs
shelter, they had a
love to pass
program
the
where they
time
had
just hanging out when they're not cooking.
certain approved inmates were allowed to come in on the weekends and do community service by helping take care of the
Let me
dogs.
think. Sounds like you want to hear something
And I
a
got to
little
deal with
more
them, and
tantalizing.
they were such hardworking and nice dudes.
Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede?
Someone who's genuinely trying to turn their life around is gonna work
That's
hard to
right.
do it.
The Duke was
I
an
felt
inmate
bad for
just
one of them
like
though,
you and me.
because of him, I accidentally
Seems
got
he
my
was
leg bit by a
exiled here
pit bull.
for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up?
But it
rising
wasn't
up to
his
become
fault
a warden.
entirely. Like he just wasn't fully
Go
paying
from an
attention.
ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place.
And the bite wasn't
Not gonna
too
lie,
bad. It was
kinda respect
enough to leave a mark, but not enough to leave stitches.
Yeah.
Forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
I was walking with a limp for like 2 days just because of the muscle being tense.
If you've never heard of it.
Yep.
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
I'm going down. Where's the button for this? I cannot get over that when she is in rollerblade mode, so much of her like body lights up like she's in a freaking rave. Like she has so much rave paint on, it's not even funny. And then it all just disappears. I love Shiloh.
Bring it.
I think for distance, it's better to keep the speed at base instead of spamming it.
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Tell him we need a diver.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
I don't remember Linny's voice being this annoying.
Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda
I had to bat my dog's butt with a spear.
Disappearance.
Nice.
Because he was yelping in his sleep and my usual pats weren't waking him up.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Bingo!
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later. It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of
What
the
charges do these three get
Honestly,
charged with to
I'm
get
far
thrown
more
in here?
impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
And spilling information has also been your strong point, Paimon.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's and if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably...
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him...
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's traveler. What say you to meeting here 9 days from now? Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on... Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his...
What do you want us to do?
Well, I won't call it easy per se. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environment. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
And here I was about to jump off the freaking ledge.
My apologies. I just started rambling out of habit. It was...
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right, then we'll head
What if I'm the older brother? Wait a minute. I forgot. What's my age again?
For now, then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
Paimon, you are not subtle. You are a giant floating pink and white creature. In a realm filled with rusty dinginess.
It's not impossible.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we just try to...
Did I just poison myself?
my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
I keep forgetting she's a Melise.
Complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Let me take a look. Please lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly. You can do it, Traveler! Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
Sequin is adorable.
My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst. Oh, that's good. I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please. Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here? And here? Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. How strange.
Does Sequin and Nahida have the same voice actress?
I don't think so.
They sound similar.
What about here? Does this hurt? Oh. Hi, and I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Wolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Miss Lorvine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient.
Very well.
And she hopped away, just...
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
His stomach ache's really bad. He was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious
Sijuin.
problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
Sijuiner.
It also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sishuing take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her, you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
Paimon acting as a freaking marriage counselor.
We love it.
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this!
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
Valid.
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
You're not the doctor,
and
though.
Same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
Bye,
Just
bitches.
slowly walked off like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is?
I feel like she's being a bit tsundere.
I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Seishween should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you... No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Seishween.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be...
I like how she says that as fucking Lorvine is standing there.
Then continue your bed...
Yeah.
Are you getting engrossed in the Zoo Tycoon?
I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if
yeah.
we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking?
You sound so defeated.
I remember.
There's nothing wrong with liking Zoo Tycoon. Have you ever played the Jurassic Park games?
Absolutely, I have. You're funny to think I wouldn't have.
Yellow, huh?
No, I'm defeated because I am currently now going to go re-download it.
Make sure to go to bed early.
You're
tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
Re-downloading it.
Alright, then I'll also be on my way now.
Genshin Impact.
better soon, too.
Inspiring players to play other games since 2020.
Ooh, yeah, it's only 22 gigabytes. Let's go. Don't look at me, okay? I'm simple.
You're widely known as the traveler.
I don't know why that tickles me so, but it's just so funny.
I'm a simple girl with simple wants.
Those two made quite the commotion.
What'd you just call yourself?
So why don't we let the
A
traveler
simple
rest?
girl with simple wants.
Oh, I thought you said girl. I thought you said bow.
So his primary symptoms are abdominal pain.
That's how I
Simple
feel.
girl with simple wants.
I'm a simple bow with simple wants. I want to fire arrows and tie myself in knots.
Simple bow.
Is there anything we should
Cool.
know besides to take the meds? No, his base constitution is quite good. So I'm
There's
sure he'll
a
recover quite
fucking
quickly after taking the medicine.
So which one are you
Gator.
downloading?
the Gator expansion.
Are you playing the Zoo Planet or are you playing actual Jurassic
Planet
Park?
Zoo.
Planet Zoo? Okay.
There's so many expansions. There's the aquatic and twilight bundle. It gives you manatees. It gives you caimans.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest.
Penguins, wombats, otters, foxes.
Wait, foxes aren't in the base. Penguins aren't in the base game? What?
No.
What the fuck?
And it gives you caimans. Raccoon. Okay. The aquatic in twilight animals gives you raccoon, red fox, common wombat, striped skunk, Egyptian fruit bat, king penguin, giant otters, gray seals, dwarf caiman, diamondback
Go
terrapin.
back without a worry in the world. Remember to take the
I'm sorry, I have to wrap my head around this. A zoo game, a zoo builder game, did not have foxes, penguins, or raccoons in the base game?
No.
0 out of 10, shit game.
They did have red pandas though. But I need to find out how much.
Where am I going?
$7.99 or $70.79 a year pounds cost. Nate.
Bring it.
Like, it's so stupid to me.
Well,
Like, you would think that those would be base game shit, but no.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the
season
entire
pass,
time,
mate.
you skip Paimon half to death. No, but you
In
can't.
season pass, you get access to
Pyron, go take
forever. Can you stop doing that shit? Thanks. Fuck.
What am I doing?
the entire time
No.
we were asleep. She seems
It
like
likes to
she's
keep
just a
kicking me back
sincere
to
nurse,
the
and
very top
Paimon
of
didn't
the.
notice anything unusual in the room. Are you
I
sure
don't
we're
want
not
to.
going off?
I want to look
track
through all the
with
DLCs. There is the Arctic and
DLCs, the video game
Conservation.
version of window shopping.
Yes. There's the Arctic and Conservation Pack, which gives you polar bears, reindeers, Arctic wolves, doll sheeps.
Those are a thing.
Oh, the Pavelski's horse. Amur leopards, scimitar horned oryx, shamang, and axolotls.
Why are a preservation? That's why.
Yeah. And then we've got the tropical bundle, the arid tropical bundle, which gives you dromedary camel, crested porcupine, the addax, Somali wild ass. You heard that right. Black rhino, sandcat, Dama gazelle, desert horned viper, fossa, lar gibbon,
Fusa.
red river hog, fossa.
No, it's Fusa.
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 Asian water monitor, brown-throated sloth.
Fusa.
You've got your grasslands in Africa bundle, which gives you maned wolves, moose, caracals, red-necked wallabies, 9-banded armadillos, striped hyenas.
I actually got to hold an armadillo once.
Congrats, you've got leprosy.
Oh no, I have leprosy. All my limbs are still intact after a decade.
Leprosy. 5 colorful species of butterfly, meerkats, southern white rhinos, African penguins, fennec fox. And
I'm sorry, did you just say an
cichlids.
extinct animal's name?
What one?
White rhino.
It's not extinct. There's only one left.
Might as well be extinct.
And sacred scarab beetle.
Yeah, beetle. I like beetles.
Did you two
A
run into any
beetle.
trouble over the past few
Australia
days?
and South America bundle, which gives you koala, dingoes, red kangaroos, which are fucking adorable. Southern cassowary.
Up until they
Eastern
strangle
blue
you.
tongue lizard.
When you infiltrated the infirmary.
Jaguars,
Please take a look at
llamas,
the slip you
capuchin
sent.
monkeys, giant
Fermine
anteaters, and
successfully
a
left the
red-eyed
grounds via the
treefowl.
pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night,
Oh, you
Lynette
got
has
your
also
North America
infiltrated
and
the
Europe
infirmary after
bundle.
faking an illness.
Moose, cougar, California sea lion, North American
already went above and
beaver,
beyond when you
American
spoke out the
alligator.
To put
Found
it
another
bluntly,
one.
Even if we were to
Black
view
tail
that as
prairie
something you
dog,
did in
Arctic
exchange
fox,
for Fremine's help,
American
done
bullfrog,
more than
alpine
Infiltrating a guarded
ibex,
stronghold is a
Eurasian
different
lynx,
kind of job from a
European
one-off
fallow deer,
investigation.
European
We
badger,
want to avoid using
and
the
fire
same faces
salamander.
over and over and reduce the
See,
amount of suspicion that would fall on any given person.
biggest fuck up on their
Lynette
end
also felt
for that
like you had
one
already taken the
expansion.
first step
They
towards
did not
it.
include
She
the
should be the one to
American
finish the
badger.
job.
So that's what Lynette
It,
thinks.
it might be in another.
Hopes everything's going well for her.
No, because like, do you know the difference between the American and the English badger?
One will fuck you up. And the
One
other
will
will
fuck. The one will fuck you up. The other one will invite you to tea. That's what they look like,
Let's go
and
check on
it's
Lynette
partially
before
true for the
Fermine
first part.
returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Oceania and Eurasia.
Eurasian.
According to
bundle.
my observations,
Yeah.
Siegewien always spends
North
around half an
Island,
hour
brown
away
I thought you were
from
Canadian, though.
kiwi.
before lunch. Lynette
What?
knows this as well.
Eurasian,
Also,
but I thought
I'm
you were
her
Canadian.
brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Over right away.
Tasmanian devil, little penguin.
Whoa! Hold up!
spectacled
Go back. What is the name of this pack?
Oceania and Eurasia bundle.
Is Australia part of Oceania?
Oceania is everywhere, including Australia, but it's not only Australia. Because they did a specific Australia bundle, so I assume the Australia bundle focused what's like specifically in Australia.
Well, the issue
These
is...
are just like everywhere in the islands.
Lynette should be here right now.
The issue is, like, Tasmanian devils are in Tasmania.
Strange.
As expected, Siegewein isn't here, but why isn't Lynette
Cool.
here?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan.
I don't know,
We
man.
agreed that if she
I didn't make
on
these.
the fly, she'd find a way to let me know.
Spectacled Flying Fox, Wizened, Wild Boar, Wolverine,
Okay.
Hawken, Saiga, Sloth Bear, Mute Swan, and Herman's Tortoise.
Herman's Tortoise?
And a few files.
Tortoise.
Advanced Nursing, How to Raise the Spirit of Your Patient. These sure are some interesting books. She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings.
Oh, specific conservation
Or does she
pack.
have a need to...
Seems quite normal to me.
Oh! Oh!
She's discovered something, people.
I see. No, it's because,
That one over there.
these are always, like, blank and blank. It's because they combine 2 of the packs.
She would have said how my girl
okay.
was having a particularly
They're all
bad
individual.
fare.
It's
Generally
just...
speaking,
They're like bundle
the head nurse
packs.
would then ask her to lie down and
For a
rest
different price.
while she left to retrieve the medication. Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time.
Well,
from
it's the
Lynette
exact
down
same
up
price,
until
but they're
she
kind of
left
also
the
on
bed,
sale at the
or
moment.
The nurse
So.
intentionally left it this way.
Now I really want to know how much 779 pounds is. I want the Cayman!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been
Oh, my little cute prop.
The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mech. Could Lynette have tried to get inside?
Oh.
But if that... Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic,
Lenny's starting to have a panic attack. He can't find his sister.
Guys, there's a slip of paper.
A slip of paper?
Okay, so, no croc.
It reads,
No croc?
out of respect for your usual practices,
Because
I'll
either
use
way,
a
if
piece of
it's
paper
pound
card
or
as a
euro, it
medium
is
to pass on my
more than
message.
$10,
You
so...
may consider this
Ew.
as me giving you my best regards.
No,
This is...
Is that all?
I'll just have to get
Show me! Now!
Nile croc. There are Nile croc.
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have...
Writhsley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Yes, that is a crucial question. Writhsley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason.
Things are going tits up, by the way.
This means he had no concerns about your activities.
Nice.
You're not from the
Tits.
same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest.
Nervulet.
Writhsley. We're a completely different story.
Nervulet.
I'd like to know that too. Why did he... Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds... Could Writhsley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Writhsley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Punch him!
Don't be like this, Linny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go to...
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler,
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
He's rushed out the door! After him!
It was Siegewin.
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive
Is that so?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in one. Someone! Please help!
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expect, what a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. Oh my! What's wrong, little one?
Is Siegewin evil?
Read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
She's being this tiny baby that hurt no one.
So she's evil.
She's being this tiny baby that hurt no one.
So she's evil.
He's already out of sight.
Tiny baby that hurt no one.
Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
I love that Risley has the Cerberus as the freaking symbol.
Yo! Punchy Wolf Man! What the fuck?
What the heck?
It was telling me to go to a ley line in the middle of the water, and I didn't realize there was a
Aren't we at an administrative
sand
office space?
bar.
Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where
Oh,
did you
what
take
the
my
fuck?
siblings?
I have also
I thought there was something
that your
weird.
performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Linny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So, where do you think he may
I'm
be
totally
right
not
now?
getting my ass kicked by two samurais or
You can't mean
anything.
You locked him outside in the sea?
I
Not
closed
me.
the
I don't know what you're
fortress's
talking
gate
about.
to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a
I
star
never get
diver,
my ass
so he
kicked
should
by
be fine.
anyone.
No, We're still here, so he definitely tried to find a
And
way
that's
to
the
come back
truth.
for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremenet is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parent's
Risley, I love you, but holy shit, this is a very poor decision.
I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Linney!
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry
I
out
see you're
my
really
secrets
engrossed in the story, yeah?
No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on
Had to mute.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5...
Wait,
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linney, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote,
But yes, I'm also remote.
It still
Or
has its own
engrossed.
set of laws.
But
Hmm.
I too am remote. I am not in...
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, hmm? I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly.
Oh,
and I'll
boy.
agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what? The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he... We often see Miss Sijween observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general... Fonta's internal reports... The research notes said that the Melazine race... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament... We often see Miss Sijween... The research notes said that the Melazine race... Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. I've been told that the infirmary is... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only... The research notes said that the... Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an... I've been told that the infirmary is always...
Guess what time it is?
Peanut butter jelly time?
Planet Zoo has completed downloading.
According to Collins,
Yay.
the Pancration... We often see Miss Sijween observe... The research notes said that the Melazine rate... We often see Miss Sijween observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. According to Collins, the...
Under what circumstances does a strange meat appear? This doesn't help me. None of these things are correct. What the fuck?
I've been told that the infirmary... I've been told that the infirmary is all... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real Fonta's internal reports suggest... The research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result, the Melazines have also... According to Collins, I've been told that the infirmary is... The research notes said that the...
That makes no sense to me.
So that's what's going on. The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their... At first we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health, and out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijween has only the best intentions with her surprise gift, and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she... Unfortunately, Melazines as a race perceive the world...
Okay, that makes more sense, but how was I supposed to figure that out without freaking... The freaking trial and error, Jesus.
The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the... Are we on the right...
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijween's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know. All right, now for my next... There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support...
Excuse me. Okay, so this one has to do with the Fonta, I bet.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for... Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The Fonta promoter has been...
Okay, so I just need to switch the other two.
Yeah.
According to Collins, the We often see Miss... Fonta's internal report...
See, that one made more sense.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the pancreation ring is about how, people get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale. To see how it might... They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here.
Yep.
And so...
That part made 100% sense.
To their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match, were selected to receive...
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery. Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind! You'll pay for this!
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Siege.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Siegeween? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Siegeween.
He got tricked!
Not at all. I am merely a resident. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
Damn.
My dear Siegeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Things can be truly frustrating sometimes.
You want to hear some Genshin news that will piss you right off?
What?
Posted 2 days ago by... Dear travelers, we are required by law to age verify US player accounts. The age verification process will be rolled out to all US players by May 20th, while login, if you already have one, or account registration. Please ensure to provide your age information. 18th, 2025. Failure to verify will result in account suspicion, in-game friends and chat records will be deleted. No further notifications post-suspension due to all inaccessible account information as required by law. If the verification is not completed by July 2026, the personal information of your Hoyoverse account will be deleted.
It's not a porn site.
No, but there is gambling.
Oh my goodness.
And this is
gambling.
from the official.
Take me if you want.
To be as real as it could be.
How touching.
Unless someone
Can you
really
just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right,
convincing.
everyone, calm
Deep.
down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Siegeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Oh! That would be what the lawsuit was about. That makes sense. Because if you notice on the wish counter as well, that now exactly how much money it costs to potentially get a character.
Ah, Miss Claren.
And if you don't have any wishes or anything like that, and you go to pull, you can directly buy wishes. And it tells you for how much. Because supposedly there was a lawsuit, and that tracks.
Who sued for what? Who's stupid
I think
enough?
it was like, because somebody said it was a law by the FTC, but I don't know. What?
What's going on? What is Chlorine doing here?
Also, Chlorine's here.
Work.
Florine. I mean, it is a prison. She would be there.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like...
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace.
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be.
Is Fremine Fontanian?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sigewinne may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time... well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
Because of how you
It would
talk.
probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
That's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly.
It's zoo
If you want to
time!
drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea.
Honestly, it's about
Want me to get
time.
you a cup too, since I've already made it?
I've
Might
been
as well then,
feeling
I
the
suppose.
itch.
the
Bring
zoo
the other
brain
towel.
rot.
I would like to dry my hair.
Oklahoma. Ow! Fuck!
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss...
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks.
Tricksy bastards.
Linny, are you okay?
But,
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
I'm trying to think of a more recent example of American-based gambling that hasn't been freaking age-restricted.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the
Like,
residual
arguably,
effects
aren't
of
arcades the
tranquilizer
same
shot.
fucking thing?
I'm back, everyone.
No.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Fremine?
He'll be
With
fine.
arcades, you're still playing
For
a
now,
game
please
to
help
get
me lift him up.
Yeah, but you're still playing a game with Genshin. You're not just solely freaking gambling anything.
Not really. In arcades, in order to get tickets, you have to play the game. But in Genshin, you don't have to play the game. You can just load in, drop money on it, and go.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side.
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. The Duke and Clarande are gone. They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
So the Primordial Sea is getting bigger.